Well... Oh, no. Oh, no! No, 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 no! No, no, no! No, 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 no! Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the channel. I am Stylosa and welcome back to OverAnalyzed. Now, apologies for no OverAnalyzed yesterday. I was at an event in London and I just didn't have the time to do it. But it doesn't matter because we're back. We're here today. Now, I'm going to put my headset on because this one is going to be quite interesting. It's a bronze level game. Now, you guys, you can't tell that, obviously, because we're looking at the replay tool. But this is the email. So we're going to read the email off before we get into this. Check this out. So it says, "Hey, Sty, I was wondering if you could potentially help me out coaching with my Ashe gameplay. In this game, I managed to keep up gold damage at 20,000 damage." What? 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 20,000 damage. That's a lot of damage, right? 56 eliminations. What? 28 objective kills. What? So this is like, this seems on paper crazy. And you guys know where this is going, right? Look at my stats. Why am I in bronze? I must be the best ever. Well, let's just completely disregard the rest of this email. I mean, he goes into detail on his ranks throughout the season, but we don't care, right? Also, like Blizzard, right? How? I know this is getting fixed, but how the hell did this even get through Q&A? Like, who in their right mind is like, that's a good idea for a ADS site for Ashe by blocking the screen, right? I'm already angry starting this video. Let's just go. Let's go. Right, you're Ashe. You're on defense. It's Kings Row, best map in the game. If only I could play Kings Row all day, every day, I'd be happy with the game. I'd never play anything else. All right then. So, oh mate. Okay. So one thing I've just noticed is this guy has already triggered me. Right. I've made a massive scribble. In fact, I'll show you guys the scribble I've made. There is the scribble. There it is. The big scribble. That's what that's known as now. This guy has just selected his hero. What? If you're going to do... like, don't ever do that. Pay attention when you queue for competitive. So he's picked Hammond, probably just to get to the fight quick. Okay, I'll take it. Right, you got Mercy damage boost. It's fine. I'll take it. Our team comp looks okay. Their team comp is okay as well. So this is going to be interesting. All right, so first thing I'm going to ask you, pretty much straight up, is why did we jump off the high ground? We were in a good position there. We weren't being threatened. We jumped off the high ground and started just spamming primary fire into the enemy. Now, what I want you to do with Ashe, and this goes for any Ashe players out there, is like try and prioritize ADS, right? This is ADS. Bring up the press alternate fire, then fire at people. You'll do more damage that way, but also it's more controlled, and that's the thing I'm interested in. Yes, it's more damage. You want to be using ADS getting headshots. This is the well, I was going to say, this is the position you want to be in. In fact, where's my camera? What's happened to my camera? There it is. It's back. Oh my god. This is the position you want to be in, but obviously not, because there's a Reaper and he's about to destroy you. We didn't know he was there. I didn't know he was there. He probably did some sneaky Reaper shenanigans and got around the back, so now you're dead, which is actually a huge unlucky goodbye. So that's mad timing. But maintaining the high ground position and just being slow and steady. Bang, ADS, 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 ADS. Throw in the dynamite, detonate the dynamite. Obviously, a really simple trick with the dynamite as well is wherever you're aiming, if you're aiming straight forward with the crosshair, I mean, instead of me doing this, trying to show, I'll just show you on the screen, right? When you look at something that isn't the floor. Do not look at the floor. Do not look at the floor. Do not look at the floor. These are signs of people that are not very good at actual like aiming in an FPS game. People look at the floor. You should always be looking at head height, right? Now, these are things which have been drilled into me for like literally 20 years through playing Counter-Strike and all the other games that I used to play in the past. You want to aim at head height because you want to try and get those fast headshots, right? Aiming at the floor is not great. Now, I know you're moving back to the fight, so it's like, yeah, this is a bit pedantic, but try and keep your aim literally on head height of the enemies. I know in Overwatch, enemies have got different head heights and different crit boxes, but never look into the floor. The other thing I guess I can say here is accuracy is... maybe not accuracy. Okay, let's just talk about your... I often do this, don't I? When we do like really lower level DPS players, we talk about this. So what we're trying to do is get a very smooth line. So what I mean by that is our movement is very smooth with the mouse. It's back and forth. It's very nice. It's not like this. It isn't jittery and inconsistent, because that's difficult to play with. Because what you're trying to do is build up the muscle memory of, yeah, this is my sensitivity setting, and that's what I'm going to play with. I'm going to try and make it sort of like this. I don't want it like this, and if I can get it perfectly straight, that's fine. And this might be a little bit of a confusing kind of like breakdown of this, but I always redirect people back to if you Google Overwatch Ultimate Accuracy Guide, you will get my video, and that video shows you everything from what mouse to use. Well, this mouse is a really nice Logitech Pro G wireless mouse, but like you don't have to have this, right? It's just about mouse mat, space, sensitivity, DPI, everything is covered in that video. It's really good. Go over that. A lot of people spend way too much time playing Overwatch with the wrong sensitivity in-game, the wrong DPI mouse setting, and it's bad. When you get a sensitivity that works, your accuracy will just increase. Anyway, let's get back into this, because we've lost the fight clearly. Look at the kill feed. Everybody is dead as we're trying to shoot people. We missed literally 100 shots, but whatever. Then we throw the dynamite in and shoot. And the point I was going to make with the dynamite is, wherever you throw the dynamite, this is before I got carried away with looking at the floor. I actually slapped my keyboard. I don't know what it is with it. Like I feel myself getting like, ah. Right. So wherever you're aiming with the right, I was going to draw it on the screen. I'm drawing on the screen. I'm going to draw it on the screen. So if you throw the dynamite at the crosshair, well, that's not the crosshair, is it? Let's just say there, right? And you do not move. So you throw the dynamite, and as it throws, you're getting ready to fire. You can literally spam left click or primary fire. As soon as it lets you fire, you will hit the dynamite and it will explode. It's actually really nice. Here, though, what I was waiting for you to do is throw the dynamite in. If we just go back a little bit here, just to make my point. So what I would have done here, what the hell? This is actually turned into like a disaster of an overanalyzed. Everything is breaking. All right, okay. So what I would have done here, I would have walked around here. The team is dead. So all I'm going to do here is we cannot win the fight. We actually, even if, like, there is no way we kill all of them and get down there and contest it so our team get back. There is literally no way. So what I'd do is I'd throw my dynamite down now, detonate the dynamite because I'm trying to build ultimate charge, take a few pot shots, but the key thing in my head is I am disengaging from this fight. Now, we look at the enemy team, we've got a few problems here. We've got this, Hammond can chase us down. Hammond gets us in a 1v1, he's probably going to kill us, right? That's a problem. Reaper potentially could chase us down. The rest of them, not really. They're not going to catch us. So we take a few pot shots, we throw our dynamite, take a few pot shots, and then we just disengage. Use the coach gun, jump back through the window behind us. That's what we're looking to do. So let's see what you do, because you 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, 5 shot hit. Then we throw the dynamite. So this is okay. We detonate the dynamite. Now we just leave. Moira might die, actually. No, she faded. We just leave. Like, now we leave. I mean, you can see there's a lot of targets here that are super low. So this, you could theoretically headshot that. But, like, the ask here is incredibly difficult. Like, I am not going to even engage this. There is no way. Like, there is still going to be 4 guys with completely full HP bars. There is no way we can win this fight, right? And I think a lot of this comes down to, people always talk about the Overwatch brain and game sense and whatever. This is one of those moments where clearly we cannot win. So we just need to not die. Worst thing you can do in Overwatch is actually die. So just don't die, right? It's a really stupid, like, don't die. You know, I get that stupid advice. But in this scenario, you can see how everything we're doing here is kind of making it more... there's more of a chance that we'll die, right? And we really don't want to die because that's bad. Okay, let's see what you do. So we take a few more shots. Reaper's coming for us. That's ballsy. Hey, nice coach gun. And then we just ADS shoot him. Actually, really nice halt there. Well, we don't need to run. We didn't need to run there. I mean, okay, Junkrat's spamming us there, but we could have sidestepped the other way. We could have kept our ADS on them and kept firing. We might have killed them there. But you've backed off, so this is fine. We've got to keep backing off. Nice distance you've put there between them, because Reaper needs to be point blank to kill us. Junkrat probably as well. Like, he's not really going to hit us at range without us knowing. So this is cool. We've actually killed their Moira, so this is, again, okay. We're pushing forward. We should have reloaded now. See the gap in the play? Nothing was happening. As soon as we stopped firing, we should have immediately started reloading. I know it would have only been 2 more bullets, but it's still worth it. Now we can see Reaper because we're using the replay tool. We ADS, we kill him. Yes, come on, I'm loving it. And we've almost got a Bob. This actually is really nice for us, and we're going to go here around the back. Okay. Now, what I'm going to say here is nothing can actually... Well, the only thing that can contest us here is probably Junkrat. I guess Hammond could, but Junkrat Is that Junkrat? I don't know. That might be Junkrat. I can't really tell. It's a bit low quality. But I think it is. No, I don't think it is. No, I think that's Moira. Maybe. That looks like an O. And that's no. I don't know. But the only thing that can really contest us here is the Junkrat or the Hammond. So what I'd be looking to do here is, yeah, okay, this is okay of a position to be in. I still would worry a little bit because we kind of are behind the enemy team and I don't want to get cut off. But there is value to flanking the enemy because if you're here and you can just start killing them, how can they contest you, right? But I'd worry about the Junkrat. In fact, I don't actually know where the Junkrat is. I can't see him. Maybe that's the Junkrat. I'm not sure. But B.O.B can be used to contest the payload. And our team, we've got the advantage. We've killed their Reaper. So if we were back with our team now, so if we killed the Reaper and then just turned around and disengaged and ran back to the team, we could have used B.O.B in a more sort of, I guess, easy way. This is a bit difficult to explain because what you're doing isn't necessarily bad, but it is still kind of dangerous because something could get us, right? Anyway, let's play it because we're just guessing what's going to happen. Let's go. Okay, so we look behind so we can see where our team is, yeah? So position is sort of okay. Junkrat's spamming at the bottom. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Coach gun. This is actually what a pause! What a pause! Coach gun! Coach gun! Coach gun! Oh no! Oh no! After all that, Junkrat comes up with the mercy damage boost, no less, and just instantly kills you. All right, that's unlucky. That's just unlucky, man. That's unlucky. But what the points I was trying to make there, it was totally messy off me. But flanking is really good. You can flank a lot on King's Row as well. Especially if you're Ashe, you've got quite a bit of movement. Get behind the enemy team and kill them. Remember, this is bronze as well. So, wow, Reapers killed everyone. At bronze level, like, you can kind of get away with some really dodgy stuff. But it might give you bad habits leading forward into, like... sorry, Widow. Leading forward into... you know what, whatever, just play the game. Oh my god, I'm losing it. Right, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I literally, like, the only play here is we throw the dynamite in, blow it up, clears the... Well, it'll clear this, but I mean, I don't think we really need to clear that Hammond ulti. Why he's ulted there? Well, I guess he killed Orisa, so whatever, good ult. But yeah, we can't really do anything here. So we don't want to use B.O.B here as well. So please don't use B.O.B. Oh my days. Oh my days. I like it. I like it. I like it. It's cheeky. It's cheeky. It's cheeky, but we got to run. All right, we've got Mercy damage boost. This is good as well. And we're backing up. Reaper's across the way. We're putting some pressure on Reaper. I like it. That scope is actually terrible. They must not have tested that before they released it, you know. Shoot Mercy. Yes. 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 Huge. Yes. Yes. I like it using more ADS. Yes. We're now 48 HP, so I'm kind of worried, but the value we've got there, it doesn't matter if we die now. But remember, dying is the worst thing you can do. So anything you can do to stay alive would be fine. Potentially, you could coach come back to your team now. We could B.O.B, actually, just to secure this. There's a lot of options here. Like, the one thing I worry about is I don't know where Reaper is. And given the fact that he likes to do crazy teleports from what we've seen, he might be behind us. He might be on top of us, in which case we're dead because we've got 48 HP. So, yeah, I mean... Play-wise, you're either going to coach gun over here, maybe coach gun back, or you're just going to use B.O.B and just, like, hope for the best, right? Drop the big Q. Not really too much we can do. Oh, we're getting healed. Yeah, so, whatever. Like, that was kind of expected. So, up until this point right now, what I've seen is you are using ADS more than I would have expected, which is good. A lot of Ashe players are just, especially at this level, just spam primary fire, and it's mad. It's like, what are you doing? You realize that does less damage per shot. ADS does more damage. You want to ADS all of the time, because when you're ADSing, you're basically McCree. It's like bang, bang, bang. But when you're firing from the hip, no. The only time to fire from the hip is when you're just, somebody dives on top of you, you want to spam into them really fast. So maybe a Hammond is point blank range and he's rolling around, then yeah, spam at him. Reinhardt's on you, spam. But in almost every other case, you want to use ADS. Now, this point here is going to be actually crucial. We should be using the coach gun to get on the high ground. We sit on the high ground and we farm them from range. The only thing they can do to get us is send Junkrat, Reaper, or Hammond after us. And that is not what they can... It's not really optimal. They can't do that. But I would be looking out for Reaper trying to just somehow sneak upon me when I'm on the high ground. What I don't want to do is be on the low ground. Okay, so... we're firing at a lot of nothing here. We also haven't used our dynamite. We could have thrown that in much earlier in this fight. See, the thing with the dynamite... is, again, we could still be using the dynamite. Okay, that's sort of like not great from the team. We'd have expected the team to maybe try and contest that. But the thing with Dynamite is it builds Bob really quick, and that's basically the main use of it. Yes, you can do damage to people above barriers, so like you can throw it above Ryan and detonate it above his head. You can also use it to do damage to people behind corners, but generally it's seen as an ultimate generation tool. So when there's a big cluster of players, you want to throw that bad boy in and then detonate it and then just start firing at the enemy team. That's the play. Because remember, we are sitting in a barrier meta. In this game, luckily enough, we've only got one barrier tank on each side. So Ashe is getting a lot of space to work, whereas in a double barrier game, Ashe would not really do anything, and that's also another problem. I mean, Ashe is probably one of the weakest DPS heroes now, which is a shame. That's huge. That's actually really huge. It's a great shot there. That's huge as well. I don't know what he was doing there, but awesome identification. And we should win this fight. Oh, Junkrat's behind us, it sounds like. Where was that Junkrat? No, I think Junkrat was spamming from above. No, he's right in front of us, actually. That was really weird. I was getting sound effects like they were behind me there. That's weird. We should get on the high ground, though. Yeah, I mean, that's a great kill, but we've really got to disengage this. You're going to coach gun Hammond, probably? Yeah. Okay. I don't like any of this. Like, this is bronze play. This is, oh, I'm just going to stay all on the low ground here. It's like, why? You actually have an ability that will put you on the high ground. If you get onto the high ground, well, you can just sit there shooting at everybody. It's going to be beautiful. I always talk about it. I always talk about value, positioning, and all of that stuff. You're not getting max value here. You're just sort of on the low ground, not really contributing too much. So think now, we should be on the high ground. And then we could just throw our dynamite in, detonate the dynamite. We can still throw our dynamite in now. And but as we're throwing it in, we're looking to throw it sort of here and then shoot it so it blows up and does all the damage above the barrier. That's the play. But still, we're not using it. We're firing Reaper. Coach gunning the Reaper is good. So I do like that reaction time off you. It's really quick. When things do jump on top of you, the first instinct is to use the coach gun. And that's great because it knocks you back and knocks them back. That's fine. So you do that a number of times with Hammond as well. Is he going to... No, he can't. Death Blossom, he's already used it, right? We've got... Okay, this looks okay. Okay. But still, I'm asking... Okay, actually, there's another moment here as well. But actually, like the question I'm asking is why you're not taking the high ground. It's such a stupidly obvious thing to me. I don't know why you're not doing it, because you're a hero that can access the high ground. The other thing here, though, is this, right? Whenever you see one of these, right, you want to aim at it, because it means that as soon as it detonates, it's going to suck people in. And you can get free headshots. It is actually beautiful. You can also throw your dynamite into this and blow it up. Maybe you throw a dynamite above just in case it's Reinhardt that gets pulled or whatever. But always be on the lookout for Orisa Holtz. They are so good. Every DPS should be doing that as well. Or anyone who can do any kind of damage. It doesn't really matter. If you see that thing, you know people are going to get pulled towards it, spam. What I like doing is if you're Hanzo, right? It's like guaranteed headshots. If you're Widow, it's guaranteed headshots. It's really good. That was actually pretty nice there. That was a nice use of the coach gun on the Reinhardt. But I still want you on the high ground. Because look, our Bob is almost ready. And when Bob's ready, we can throw Bob onto the payload. Just use Bob, yeah. Bob's going to get value here. Nice coach gun. Okay, cool. So the only thing I'd say there... Yeah, the spray... Yeah, the big... I mean, let's watch that back again. That was actually pretty good. All right. So coach gun starts out here. That's great. I'm still not happy because you should be on the high ground. Whatever. We're lucky we don't get hit by that. And then we just throw the dynamite at him. This is not really the play, right? Dynamite in just us and the Reinhardt. We should just shoot the Reinhardt. It will do more damage to him, right? ADS up. Shoot, 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 shoot. No, I guess there was a Moira there as well. But the play is, as soon as Bob's ready, we're going to use Bob. And we did. The only worry I had is where you, aimed Bob... Potentially, maybe, I don't know, you go down here, bounce off the wall and sort of get stuck behind the payload. I'd have been looking to just throw Bob straight there into a wall. I'd have looked straight at the wall, threw him over there. One thing people don't really use with Bob is Bob's knock-up. It's because it's kind of not... Well, it's not that it's worthless. It's just you want Bob in place to contest, but also you want Bob to just start doing damage as fast as possible because he auto-locks on and there is literally no cooldown. As soon as he stops running, he will immediately start firing. And that's what you want in this situation. So I would almost certainly have fired him at the wall there, not just fired him randomly back behind the payload and hope for the best. But he gets value, right? Because it's almost like a surprise Bob in a way. That's a really nice coach gun there. We could tell that he'd already used his grappling hook, so... He He was dead. So this is cool. So now, all we're thinking now is we've got to take an advanced position. We've got to get somewhere where we can harass the enemy. And you're doing it. This, like, what baffles me, it's took this long in the game for you to do this. Look at the value you are about to get now. Don't leave this position. We've got Mercy with us. This is even more incredible. Throw the dynamite above them and blow them up. Where that purple graphical effect is from the Moira orb, throw in the dynamite and blow it up. Yes, but we could have detonated that. Well, actually, we got a kill, but we could have detonated that a little bit later. Okay, cool. Let's not die to that. That is so bad. We get the Mercy res, though. We'll take it. All right, now there's a big ask. We're losing a lot of people here. Cool, cool. Keep the ADS going. Keep the target priority. Who are we aiming at here? Who's the target? Shoot Moira. Right? Did we shoot Moira? Well, we did before he charged in, right? So just watch this again. Target priority in my head is going like this, right? We've been rezzed. There's the Reaper. Right, Moira. That's it. This is who I'm shooting. I'm not going to lose target on Moira. Watch what you do, though. Moira, I hit her. As soon as she uses Fade, I'm like, okay, now I need a new target. Moira comes back into play. Reinhardt charges, so this is actually the correct thing to do. Keep the aim on Reinhardt. But why are we firing from the hip? Keep ADS and shoot him. Why are we... Good God! Why? Why? Somebody... What? I've got a message on my phone. It's an email. I don't want to read it. This is not my phone. It's a watch. Why would you do that? Why? Okay. Right. Whatever. This is not going to go well for us. Reload. 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 Get the high ground. Use the coach gun to go on. I want you up here. I want you with the coach gun up here, firing down into them. It's so simple. It's so simple. We're not actually landing any hits here. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. That was a quick reaction for you to try and get that. That is unlucky. But we know Junkrat now is on the high ground, top left. He's going to probably drop down or do something. He's going to be a pain, a nuisance up there. And Mercy's up there. Oh, Mercy might. Oh, they got a Widow now. I haven't even really been paying attention to the team comms. Okay. Wow. So we are suffering a lot of accuracy issues. That's to be expected, and that will come with practice, right? But if you're in a good position, then you can practice more effectively in the games you're in, instead of just sitting and not like you were not really contributing anything to that engagement there, which is the problem. How? They got a Hanzo now though. Oh dear. And I haven't spoken about like potential hero swaps you could go through, because frankly at this level, and I don't mean this like in a demeaning way to anybody at bronze and even silver, if you can play any hero, well, oh no, oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. What is this? What is that? What is that? No. What is that?
I'm gonna get you for that. 60 seconds remaining.
Okay, that was the thing that happened. And I totally forgot what I was saying. Yeah, no, the point I was making is, at bronze, you can pick any hero, and if you play the hero well, you'll get out of bronze, right? It's just a fact. Nobody is holding you back in bronze. What's holding you back in bronze is yourself, and that's the same for every rank, but it's more amplified in bronze. I mean, again, look at this. Let's get on the low ground. Why? We were actually in a really nice position. And now we're like, being here, we're open to so... Go on, coach. What? Oh, man. I mean, like, we haven't spoke about things like ultimate tracking. We don't need ult tracking at this level. We don't care about that. We just need to kill people or play our hero right. Okay. Again, think about the dynamite. We've still got it. Cool. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes. Dynamite him. Nice. See? You shot him and he was literally 1 HP. I was expecting him to drop down. I just threw my dynamite through the window and detonated it to kill him. But you didn't even need that because you just shot him again. That's the ultimate efficiency. I'm loving it. And we've almost got a B.O.B. We should not lose this fight, right? B.O.B can contest. We will not lose this fight. Say it with me. We will not lose this fight. We will not go off the high ground. We will stay here. We will shoot them. We will dynamite them. Dynamite the Moira. Just dynamite someone. No, no, there's no one near the dynamite. Why have we jumped off the high ground? Why? Why have we just done that? Why? Right. Right, that payload. Where that payload was. I remember where that payload was. It was on the corner. We could have stopped this. Oh no, there's a riptire. We could have stopped the payload there if we did not jump off the high ground. So again, I'm going to refer back to everybody who emails me at this level and they're like, oh, my team are terrible. I played out my mind. I got 20k damage. I got 56 eliminations. That's what you say in this email. You threw the game. You threw the game. You threw the game. It's killing me. It's killing me. No. I don't want Bob in the spawn.
0 to 3. Switching sides.
Right. That crosshair, well, it's not the crosshair. That scope is so bad.
5, 4.
If she doesn't move and you shoot in the head, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm going. I'm going. I'm done with this. I'm going. What? Sorry, Diva. I smacked my Diva statue. Well done for identifying it. And shooting her in the head. Because she just stood there in the open. Right, we've killed their Mercy. Now, that wasn't the right thing to do there, was it? Like, you should have just kept shooting them. If there's a target that isn't behind a barrier and in the open, just keep shooting it. Don't throw your dynamite and wait a few seconds while that frankly terrible dynamite throw. Watch this. We should have just kept firing at them, right? Look, just shoot. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. We're firing. Okay. Can we hit them? No. We throw the dynamite way too high, so it goes well over them, and then we wait for it to go down, and then we're like, oh, let's shoot the dynamite. All right, we got the tour, but whatever. We should push forward here as well. The enemy are holding in the choke, which is feeding their brains out. Like, I'd get over here, and then you can fire down into them, right? So I'd have been firing, I'd coach gun out the window, I'd go over there, and it'd be beautiful, and it'd be jazzy. Which you are doing, which is beautiful, and also jazzy. Oh, there's Torb's turret in a random place. Okay, cool. No, use ADS, it does more damage. Fine. What? There's somebody... Oh, I was going to say there's somebody below us, but then we've got the power of wall hacks, but admittedly you can hear it. ADS, use ADS. You see, that there is an absolutely wondrous dynamite thing. You could chuck the dynamite in. Oh yes, it goes in here, or maybe you chuck it here, whatever, and you shoot it. Pop, 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 and it does mega damage. You get tons and tons of Bob, and that's what we want. But you see, all of the advantage of the Mercy is now gone because Mercy's back in the fight. Killing her at the start meant our team could have just won. But this is the thing with Bronze, your team just don't know what the hell is going on. But you... The Junkrat's coming for us. You should have been a little bit more aggressive. All right, we've got to be careful. That's actually pretty nice. We'll take that. There's a trap in front of us as well. We should clear that trap. Okay, again, we've given up our high ground position. But it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'll take it this time because we've just, like, destroyed the Mercy. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. Oh, God. We don't want him to be close to us. When he's close to us, he's got a massive advantage. You can coach on him, and you have. We can get the health up here. And you have. This is cool. He's 1 HP. Dynamite. Dynamite around the corner. He's dead. He's dead anyway. So we like that. Batiste killed him. Okay. You know there was a turret there. So why did you walk into the turret? Look at this. You can hear it going off and it's tapping us. So then we walk around and then we go, oh, look at the turret. And then we look at it. Why are you looking at the turret? I think that's a sensory overload moment. You were just dealing with a 1v1 with a Junkrat, and it's like, maybe you just took a little bit of time to just get your bearings back, I think. Anyway, it's cool. This still isn't too bad for us. We can still do things here. Right, get the high ground. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, great. Think about throwing the dynamite in as well. Okay, we should kill that Torb. Can we kill that Torb? That's unlucky. Dynamite. Throw the dynamite in. Okay, we killed the Torb. I like it. I like it. I like it. Better than throwing the dynamite. This is cool. Now we stay here. We dynamite. We actually dynamite that. It will give us Bob, but then we can just deploy Bob on the point. Okay. 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 It was okay, right? If I had to grade that, I'm giving you a D. So it wasn't okay. Right, nice. What's Junkrat doing? We got him. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Yes. Come on, come on. We could throw dynamite as well. He was 1 HP. That might have killed him, but we've got Bob. So we want Bob on the point when we can, when we're in a position to do it. So this is actually huge for us, right? Their Junkrat is dead. Their Reinhardt is massively overextended, so we're going to kill him. And we should be able to take this, yeah? Okay. That Bob is a whiff, but it's a whiff, but it's working. Okay. What is with this spray? Like you send Bob in and he kills him. Oh no, Torbs. Torb! Why would you do that, Torb? All right then, maybe that's why he's going to do it, because Torb's going to own the point. That's Torb's point. You get off the point. This is oh dear, this is really sad. How are we losing this fight? Are we winning now? I actually don't even know what's happening. Are we winning? Are we losing? What's going on? I'm going to do my hair instead. Come on! Kill! Kill! No! Oh. I like it. I like it. I like it. Do you know why I like this? Do you know why I like it? Because I like it. You know why I like it? There's 3 kills for you in the kill feed. 4 kills. That's worth a spray. Because that is... I'm going to throw in my dynamite. I'm going to detonate it. And then I'm going to calmly ADS and click on heads. That's what I want to see in my life. And that's what I love, right? That was brilliant. But that's the only time you've done that in this game. Every other time, you've just sort of... What are we doing here? We're trying to coach gun up. How you were not to know? Like, well, no, you were to know. Like, why are you going up there backwards? That's the question. Why are we not just coach gunning up from the front so we can see? And then if you're like, oh, there's a trap there, we could just not go through the window. Like, going in backwards is a really weird. Like, we could go forward if you wanted to do it. I don't know, man. That is. Why are we doing backwards? What is this like trick coach gunning? It's like 360 no scope coach gun into death.
We need to take out that turret.
Okay, you got it. You got it. No, don't stand still. Never stand still in this game, because that Torb almost like clocked you in the head with his rear gun. Yes, unlucky. Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. Matisse Immortality Field got that. Okay, we could dynamite him, couldn't we? Well, he's away. It was a bit of a long shot for dynamite. He probably would have got away anyway, so he went for the right thing. My advice was terrible there. I'm still reeling from what I'm witnessing. We need healing. We need to get something. We could dynamite that, can't we? Imagine if we dynamited that. Imagine there's a Torb turret to our left, but imagine if we dynamited this and then we get Bob and we can launch Bob in and just go to town on him. Are we going to dynamite? Are we going to dynamite? No, we're just going to die instead. So we got actually no value out of all of that. We shot into Reinhardt's barrier and then we died. Vibe check. Vibe check. What the hell? Where is that chat from? Do you just get general chat when you're viewing replays? I never noticed that. Right. Stop with these backwards trick jumps. What are we doing here? I mean, right, so there's no way any of them bombs hit us, yeah? Cool. Okay. 2 kills, Bob. We can bob this, can't we? We can bob it. We could bob it. Imagine if we bobbed it. We could bob it. We could chuck Bob in there and then just push him. We've got 2 kills here. This will just secure the kill, like, because we need to get the point, right? We don't want to save Bob forever in a day. You know, and they've got nothing. Another thing I need to stress is they've got nothing to deal with Bob. Okay, we tried to throw that above. We still haven't used Bob. Like, the only thing they've got that can deal with a Bob is an Earth Shower off Reinhardt. Everything out, or Reinhardt puts his barrier in Bob's face. But that's fine, because if Bob's deployed behind Reinhardt, well, then he's not protecting the team, so the rest of you guys can kill the team. So they're really screwed with a Bob here. Like, they've actually got nothing to deal with it. But I don't know, we're keeping Bob for a rainy day. I'm going to be actually triggered if we don't win this fight. All right, so at this point, I'm just going to straight up say, why did you use Bob? Right? Look at this. Look at the fight. Look at when I was shouting for Bob, right? So we're here. Our team are getting together. We've got 2 kills. I just bob them here. I just go, let's go. Bob's in, right? Okay. I'm still waiting for the rest of my team to come, but it's going to put them into disarray. We can just start piling the damage on. Our team are right behind us anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm still bobbing here. Our Hammond's gone in. I'm still bobbing. We're not bobbing. We're not bobbing. We're not bobbing. We're not bobbing. We're still not bobbing. We're still not bobbing. We're messing about. We're behind the barrier, though, which is good. We get amplification matrix. But look at the kill feed. We've now got 3 kills here. We don't need Bob. We're about to kill the Moira. We don't need Bob. We do not need this Bob. This Bob is overkill. We could have kept him to make sure we push the point in. So you can see how this goes from a good time to use him to a bad time. What's the value of Bob here? Well, I mean, he's what? He's at the phone box. Who's he calling? Who's he? What are we doing? Stop walking into traps. Who's he calling at the phone box, right? It's a complete waste of Bob, that is. Right, high ground. What does that say? No bots, right? If I said no Brits, I'm like, you what, Blizzard? This is King's Row, mate. You having a giggle? Right, I like this position. We just stay here. It's cool. We can just wait a minute. Make sure the payload gets in. Why have we jumped off? Why have we jumped off? Why have we jumped off? We got the payload, though. Okay. And that's the other thing as well. You can detonate the dynamite with the coach gun. And you know that anyway. We give a really good position up. And then we just go and die. Like, there must be a name for this phenomenon in Overwatch. But players getting sucked towards a fight like it's a black hole. It happens all of the time. Why do people do that? Okay, where do we want to be here? What's the play? Well, look where the enemy is, right? Look what we can access. We've pushed pretty far forward here. So we can get up on the high ground, yeah? You could jump on the payload here, coach gun, so it's easy. You can coach gun from the low ground as well, that's fine. That's where we want to be, right? The other place we want to be here is, like, sort of, let's just play this forward a little bit. So as we move around the corner, yeah? Being here is also fine as well because it means we've got vision of everything down there. When you play, or if you play McCree, McCree's really good here at this end of the map because his Deadeyes actually gets a ton of value because there isn't really, like, there's a lot, like, you can use it to zone the enemy off the payload and everything. It's super good. Of course, McCree can't really access the high ground without using some cheese tactics like getting a May wall on top of the payload or something insane. But for Ashe, you can be that McCree on the high ground up here, and that is incredibly powerful. So get on the high ground. Yeah! Now we just stay here. And we just work them. We just farm them. Hello, Junkrat. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh. So, when you get excited and you spam hipfire when anyone's close to you, you're blowing all of your ammunition. And then Ashe has to reload a lot, and she's out of the fight a lot. So you basically got 12 shots to make with ADS, but if you spam them really close, you end up with like nothing to do. It's like, okay, I've blew my entire bullet load. Now what am I supposed to do? It's like, oh, I need to reload. In that case, the Junkrat jumped on top of us. We coach gun, yeah, and then we try and be a bit calmer and we try and ADS him, right? Hoping coach gun pushes him away, and it did. But then Junkrat just came back and killed us anyway, which was a shame. And now he's on the high ground, which again is like, there are ways we can contest him. We can contest him here from the low ground because he's Junkrat. He can't really do anything to us unless he hits us with a random bomb. Or the window that's through here, behind me, we go up there, right? And we just shoot across and do him, right? That's what we do. Why are we not shooting him? Shoot him! There's 10 seconds, shoot him! Right. Use everything. Final fight, use everything. Get that Bob in. Get Bob. Get Bob. Bob, yes. Don't jump in the stuff. He's doing it! He's doing it! He's doing it! He's doing it! Oh, this is huge! It's like you've just gone like beast mode. Okay, we don't want to be on top of the payload though, right? Okay, we really don't want to be here now. We could get on the high ground and just shoot them from above, right? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Imagine if he was on the high ground. We wouldn't have got hit with an Earth Shatter. Oh, hello, Bastion. Hello. Yeah, you should have just shot him. There's pointless dynamite in him. Let's be real. This is a game. This is a game. All right. They've got a minute. We've got a minute. It's winnable. It's winnable. It's winnable. So you did this at the start of the game as well, and I never really commented on it because I was doing the introduction of the video. But if they've got a Widow, which they don't because we can see they don't, but they do have a Mei, I guess you could double headshot you. They would just shoot you immediately because you're standing out in the open. Like, as the doors open, they can clock you in the head. Yeah, you can shoot them, but they can clock you back, and that's the problem. So don't do this. Like, you don't want to just be out in the open. You want to be hidden. I mean, this isn't even this is not a good starting position for Ashe anyway. You should be further back. You should be either in the window at the back or like the back left of the point, you know, like on the high ground above the telephone box. So this is one of those like bad habits you'll get where starting here is really, really bad on King's Row because probably in like gold, they'll just farm you. They'll kill you, right? So you might be able to do this in bronze and silver, but at gold, you're going to get farmed doing this, 100%. So we know Hammond's coming around the side. Junkrat's spamming blindly at us. We're keeping ADS going. We like it. He's going to get the health pack below. This area here, this is where I'd like you to start off the game and wait for them to come through the choke and then we can fire at them, but... Yeah! Why are we jumping off the high ground? Maze on us. Oh. The enemy team should only have 2 points, right? You threw that. Then you played out of your mind to get your team to 3 points to match it up 3-all, so we both get 1 minute to attack. Then on the defense, you throw. By simply running into the enemy team and dying to the Mei, you would never have been able to get to us if we stayed where we were. I mean, you might still win the game anyway, like, whatever, but you're throwing, we could have, like, held that first point. Okay, this is okay. We should push now. We've got 2 picks, guys. Let's go. Don't go up there. Do not go. Right, shoot that. You shoot that. Why are we not on the high ground behind? Well, I've shouted this about 50 times in the video. Okay, that's bold off Zen. This might be winnable, actually. I mean, we've got the Hammond ult on the point. Hammond's still in there. We've almost got B.O.B as well. Awkward reload. Throw the dynamite in. Oh, nice. Throw there you go. I was trying to get the ultimate as fast as possible, but that's a great kill on Reinhardt by just throwing in the dynamite. This is cool. This should be winnable now. Come on. Oh, come on. I've lost the will. I've lost the will to live, man. Why are we like on the... Why? Why are we... What? Alright, they C9. Maximum C9 there. Did you coach gun them off the point? Is that why you went forward? Because I'm like, why are you running forward? Maybe you're like a gigabrain 3 billion IQ move here and I'm just the idiot. Let's go. Nah, Hammond did it. You didn't do it. I think you were just coach gun into it because you were like, oh no, I'm taking damage. But why were you running towards the fight? Look at that. They've just earth shattered and everything. That is a massive C9 off the enemy team there. Well, with a bit of skill from Hammond. So maybe let's give it to Hammond. Oh, man. Okay. Why do we always coach gun from behind? It's triggering me. Right then. Oh my god, they're literally going to stand there again. Surely not. Surely not. Okay, nice pick on the turret. But our team are going in. Okay, turret's dead. Right, we need to get down there. Why is our Orisa deployed the barrier at the spawn door? Let's go forward. Get on the cinema. Alright. It's still not desperate. It's getting desperate. We've still got an attack. Right, worst thing we can do now is actually die. We just want to stay here. Maybe we can get a pick, right? But we need our team to get back together. And if Junkrat tries to come for us, we have got to run. This would be a massive scalp. Yes! Come on! That's the first time you've done that. That is the first time you've done it. I don't even know how far we're into this game. It's like 20-odd minutes plus. Yes. No, we're overstaying the welcome. No. No. No! The turret! No! No. This is a throw. This is a throw. We've just killed the Mercy. Our team are all back and then we've died. No. No. What's our Hammond doing? We just... Oh.
We must increase our efforts.
Nothing wrong with a little self-improvement.
No. This is defeat. Right. All things considered, I think that was a pretty good overanalyzed. I think, honestly, right, if you ignore my reactions, all you've got to do is take the high ground, right? If you just play Ashe, take the high ground more, and just be a bit more calm, I think you'll be okay. Please do not run into the fight. Please do not get sucked into the fight. You're throwing, like, there's multiple points in that game where you threw the match because you just ran into the fight and, like, died. It's madness. Guys, I've been Stylosa. This is Lost. If you enjoyed the video, then, well, like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and we'll make more OverAnalyzed because we love it. And also, if you'd like to send a video clip in for consideration to appear on the show, then follow the instructions that have been on the screen and are in the video description below. And I'm going to go and sit down and lie down and sleep. Goodbye.